sure you know by now, I'm Robson Green, the actor who likes to dabble in the sport of fishing. In fact, for over 30 years, I was quite happy just fishing for salmon and trout on the tranquil rivers of the northeast.
But a couple of years ago, that all changed.
Over 2 series of extreme fishing, my eyes have been open to some of the most mind-blowing fishing on the planet.
Oh my God! Look at this creature!
I've had the lows. No! And I've had the highs. And quite frankly, I'm addicted.
That is why we came here! Look at that fish!
Now I'm back for more. Much more.
Yes! It's time for the Extreme Fishing World Tour!
I'm going to be spending the next 4 out of 5 months on the road.
Yes! We did it!
Travelling over 60,000 miles to 14 different countries on 4 different continents.
Yes! And he's in!
Yes. This is angling heaven. All in the most extreme conditions imaginable. I'll be chucking a hook into 9 different seas and oceans. Meeting all kinds of crazy fishermen.
Why not? Why not? Why not?
And risking life and limb. All in pursuit of the scariest.
Oh my goodness! Yes!
Weirdest.
I have always wanted to catch one of these!
Most powerful fish on the planet.
This is the longest I have ever had to fight a fish.
Yes! It's my biggest ever challenge.
That fish.
Oh yes.
We got a fish on! Yes! We got him! This is Extreme Fishing!
So far, my epic fishing odyssey has taken me to lakes and oceans I never thought I'd see.
The female humpback and her calf.
Across Africa.
There it is! The tiger fish!
To South America.
Look at this fish!
Epic. And down through Asia to Japan.
Now that is an extreme fish!
And this week, I'm off to the mother of all canals.
So I'm off to Panama to explore an emerging fishing scene that all the anglers of the world and all the fishing experts are all raving about.
The Republic of Panama is the tiny S-shaped country linking Central and South America.
And the word Panama in several indigenous languages means abundance of fish. Sounds like a place for me.
Nowhere else in the world can you fish both the Atlantic and the Pacific in less than 2 hours. And more international game fish world records have been broken here than anywhere else in the world. I can't wait to get stuck in.
And this is my mate for the next few days. Victor! Hello, Robson. I'm going to Panama. Very nice welcome.
My journey starts in the chaotic capital, Panama City. Right from the off, I can tell this place has a character of its own. And it's not all Panama hats and dancing in the street. Annually, Panama has the world's 3rd largest number of cocaine seizures. And where there are drug barons, there's money laundering.
There's so much construction going on. Most of them seem empty. So I think it's a knock and bet. The majority of these buildings have been acquired by ill-gotten gains. Know what I mean?
Robson Green Panorama. Or is it Panamarama? Either way, no money, drugs and rock and roll for me, thank you. Not today, anyway.
Bloody hell.
I'm after another kind of trip. I'm told that if I want to fish the famous Panama Canal, there is only one man to show me the ropes. Local legend and world record holder, Chicho Clare. Luckily for me, I've been invited to his ivory towers.
Doing a business deal, Chicho?
Closing a deal with Costa Rica, actually.
I've heard a lot about you, Chicho Clare. They say you're the best fisherman in Panama. And if I'm to
That's
go
what
out,
they say.
that's what they say.
That's what they say.
Well, he must have done all right for himself, judging by this little empire. When he's not breaking world records, he's running a lucrative import and export business. All right for some.
What age did you start fishing?
At age 4.
You can't.
Competing at 12.
You were competing at 12?
Yeah.
And you won?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then at the professional level around 17, 16.
Good. I've never fished with a world record holder before.
No, you will.
Never.
You will. Tomorrow.
I like him, but I just wish he was a bit more confident.
There's nothing that I can catch that I have not catch. So I do enough for my passion, for relax.
Well, you might be relaxed, mate, but I'm bricking it. Still, we're off to the Panama Canal, the most iconic shortcut in the world, carrying more than 14,500 ships every year. But what most people don't know is that it opens out into a 164 square mile luscious lake. And that's where Chicho's taking me today.
Is this your boat, Chicho?
This is my boat.
This has to be the most exotic and plushest boat I have ever been on during this program. What you don't know is that beneath us here, Chicho has a spa and sauna, and underneath the front there, he has a nightclub.
I'm lying, he doesn't have the nightclub. But as fishing goes, this is some playground. You'd think you're in the wilderness, but look out behind.
And just to give you an idea of the scale and size of some of the vessels that travel up the Panama Canal, compare that to this. Look at that. This really is extreme fishing. Wow.
And it gets better. Well, for Chicho anyway.
This is my place.
This is your place.
Yeah.
This is Chicho Island.
That's the place that we come and we spend the night.
I'm only going to say this once, and I'll not say it anymore. I hate you, Chicho.
Well, there's only one way for me to feel better about myself in this scenario, and that's to catch a bigger fish than bugger lugs here. And today we're after Chicho's favourite fish in these parts, the peacock bass. A natural predator, it was only accidentally introduced to the lake after a private fish farm flooded more than 50 years ago. And now they've taken over.
What's the biggest you've caught around here?
Actually, the biggest one is the Old Tackle World Record. The 10-pound 1 ounce. And that's kind of big.
I've got a lot to live up to today. But on the upside, we are taking in some pretty unusual sights. Take this for example. The sat-nav says we're on dry land, which we're obviously not. I feel like we're on the set of Jurassic Park. Oh, and there's some monkeys too.
White-faced monkeys.
No, there's not going to be a fight, no?
Just one at a time.
I don't want to cause a monkey commotion
No,
here.
just one at a time. Huh?
Okay. Now, I've had my rabies injection. You're the alpha male. You're not going to jump on me, is he? Quick. You get
Are
it.
you shooting this? I hope you're
Well
shooting this.
done. There you go. Please, reach dive. Well done, you. Yum.
Look at his face. Look at his face. Blue eyes. Just like you.
You trying to say?
White face and blue eyes. Just look at them.
You trying to say I look like a monkey?
You look like them.
All right, you might be a world champion, but you're taking the mick now, son. I think it's time we got our tackle out.
Use this one. This one hits a lot of bass.
Got a propeller on the end of it. What do you call that? Just like a bug popper?
This is called a hidden torpedo.
And the technique for today? Chuck it as near to the bank as possible. And then reel it in to lure the peacock bass out. Commonly known as popping. Sounds easy, doesn't it? Well, it's not.
Don't worry.
Sorry about it.
Anywhere close to the banks. Come on, baby, let's go. Very nice.
I tell you, world champion or no world champion, he's not having much luck today. And no am I. I've lost count of how many times I've cast that line. I'm starting to think this Panama Canal is not all it's cracked up to be.
No, we haven't caught a lot yet, but we're not after quantity today, we're after quality. Chicho, Have you ever had your perfect fishing day?
About 2 months ago,
Yeah.
5 fish, 27 pounds. And that was a great day.
5 fish. Right, well, I'm really feeling the pressure now. The man's a fishing machine. But just when I think all's lost...
Chicho, I know.
Chicho's just here.
You don't have to tell me.
Este fino. Tráelo. Just tráelo. She's protecting your child. There you go, I mean, yes.
Hold on. Go ahead, break it.
Oh, yes! You did. Oh, God, I'm so happy.
Yep, I'm happy about the fish, but I'm even happier I beat Chicho to the prize.
Oh, yes! How is that for a beautiful looking fish? That's why they call it the peacock. Not only because it's colourful, just look at the spot on the caudal tail, the eye. That's what gives this fish its name. That is one of the healthiest looking fish I've ever seen. And look at the size of that cavernous mouth. Good start, Chicho.
And the other good thing about the peacock bass? Wherever the mum is, the family's not far behind.
He's right there. You see little bubbles? He's with the babies. Shit. There we go.
Chicho's in, and he's about to show me exactly why he's got world records, and I've got a Smash Hits award.
Get the camera. You have it? The camera? Have it? Film it?
Yeah, he's got it.
The camera over there. Come on. Fast.
Let's go back in.
We have to go back.
Do you want me to?
No, I got it.
Size of him.
It's about 6 pounds. Give me a net. Hurry up. For the reel. Hook up, but you get it. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead, go.
Yes!
Chicha madre, chicha.
God, Chicho! Fucking rockfish, Chicho! Oh my goodness!
No wonder he's happy. It's much bigger than mine. The git.
No, you're more than 6 pounds there, my lad!
That's a monster. That's a peacock.
Chicho, Claire! That is a peacock bass! That's why you're world class!
I love you, baby.
What a way to start my trip. I'm beginning to fall in love with Panama.
Chicho got a bit excited when he caught a peacock bass, didn't he? He's going, I did it, man! I did it! You did it, Chicho, man, you did it! And he got really emotional. Too emotional for my liking, quite frankly.
I'm going to fish with a tribe of native Indians on Lake Gatun.
Mist, look at it.
We're not far from where I fished yesterday, but in this weather, it could be 1,000,000 miles away. Tribesmen Marcial and Rapino are going to row me over to the settlement.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? And this is our vehicle for the day? Looks as safe as houses.
I've got absolutely no idea what they've got planned for me.
It's a beautiful morning.
Yes.
Marcial is one of the leaders of the tribe. His family built the settlement we're visiting today when he was just a child, and it's grown from there.
How many people live in your village?
31.
31? Yes.
Children and adults.
Okay, Robson. Excellent journey, Marcio. Thank you very much. It's a beautiful place.
Beautiful. You like?
Yes, I do, very much.
The Embera tribe live a very traditional life here, even though they're just 20 miles from the capital. Marcial's job is to bring tourists to visit the settlement.
This is the house.
Yeah? And all these structures around the village, they're all made from materials from the forest?
In the forest.
Yes?
Yes.
Yeah. And why do you like living in this village rather than living in this city, Marcio?
I like in the community. It's more comfortable. And I have the lake little river. I like swim in the river.
I have to say as well, the women, very beautiful. Is that another reason why you're staying here, Marcel? You know, you can tell me, you're amongst friends, come on.
If you do, you are.
I understand. Yeah, that's blokes talking there.
Okay.
Bonny lasses they may be, but they're going to need dinner. And today, that responsibility falls to yours truly. With the help of Martial and the least watertight boat I've ever seen.
If they think I'm going fishing and something like that, they've got another thing coming, I tell you now.
But of course, that's exactly what we're going in. Still, they give me a yellow bucket to bail water out with. So that should please the health and safety police.
Hey Martial, how many people have we got to feed today?
Our village.
The whole village?
Yes.
31 people. That's a lot of fish.
We've got only a couple of hours till dinner time, so with all those people to feed, I'm thinking we're going to be using a large net. Maybe even trawl a dozen lines. But no.
So Martial, this is the lure? We're using a tiny bit of plastic?
Yes, it's plastic.
It reminds me of when I used to fish for mackerel with my father. He used to give me the silver paper out of his cigarette box. He used to wrap the silver paper up and attach it to a hook. And that going along the water would replicate little bait fish. So what's residing around here? We've got snook, a few bream actually.
Both great tasting fish, but I can't imagine bringing in anything with this getup. Right, we've got 31 mouths to feed. We best start fishing. It's gonna get dark soon.
Martial, did you tell me you go swimming in this lake? Yeah?
Yes.
It's safe? I've seen many crocodiles.
Not many.
Eh?
Sometimes.
Well, he's a braver man than me. I just hope there's enough fish in this part of the lake to feed his family. There's a fish. I see. Come on. That's it. Just next to that. The fish are here, but the water is murkier than your average MP's expenses, and I'm not sure they can see my lure to chase it. We're looking pretty sick here, Martial. And minutes later, we've got an even more pressing problem. We're starting to sink. And not surprisingly, my little yellow bucket isn't up to the task. There's nothing for it but to head home. That bunch of tourists might be dining at the captain's table tonight, but the Embera tribe are getting out. Is there a McDonald's nearby?
Oh look, they're all waiting in anticipation. Rafino, we're in for a lot of trouble here. No pesque. No. We tried, didn't we? Tried very hard, didn't we, Marcel? It's his fault.
Oh, nobody's laughing. Well, there's no McDonald's round here, but there is another kind of fast food.
Whoever picks the short straw goes up the tree. Pick one.
Baba.
That's the long one, so it's not you. You gonna take a straw? It's between me and you, Marcel. Thank goodness for that. Get yourself up, boy, man. Get yourself up. You take the short straw. Serves you right. You took me out on that expedition this morning. Quite frankly, it was mind-numbing. Get yourself up and get us lads some coconuts. I'm so glad I didn't get the short straw.
Good man. It's not much, but it's enough for me and the lads.
Nice pair of coconuts.
Well, I may not have caught any fish, but you know what? When you come to a place like this, and I never thought I'd hear myself say it, that's not really what it's about.
Never mind, that's fishing. We can't catch meet you all the time.
It's been an absolute privilege to meet the Embera tribe, although next time I'd like a boat with no holes in it. And I'd also like to catch something. So I'm leaving behind Lake Gatun and heading east to a river I'm told is teeming with tarpon. Growing up to 200 pounds, the sabalo, as they call it round here, is one of the all-time greats of game fishing. If you actually manage to hook one, it fights to the end, meaning the skill is in actually getting it all the way onto the boat. Luckily, local lad Rich Cahill is going to show me how they do it round here, on the Bayano River to be exact.
Bayano in particular is a special place. There's fishermen here that swear on this river. They just come here all the time, and you see them, they're skipping out of the office to get here. And some fishermen here have had over 144-pound tarpon, no problem.
And would you say the way the fish behave around here, their sort of attack tactic is ambush? Because there's very little oxygen in the water, they conserve their energy.
That's right.
So they just wait for the attack rather than searching for food and hunting for it. They wait till the food comes by them and then they attack.
Exactly. They wait for the food to come by. Exactly.
So we're obviously in the right place. It'll be like shooting fish in a barrel.
Well, what we're looking for at the moment is a bit of current, because obviously there's very little oxygen in this warm water, and fast water provides a bit of oxygen getting to the fish's gills. And Rich assures me these conditions are perfect for the targets we're after today. You know, I'll know I'm into a tarpon because as soon as it takes my lure, it'll be airborne, yeah?
Yeah, it's going to come right out of the water.
Very acrobatic?
Yeah, you're going to be going nuts with that tarpon the minute it hits.
And sure enough, there's definitely something down there.
Huge splash. Huge. 2 huge splashes just here. Right there.
Fish are here, but it's a slow start. This might be tarpon central, but nothing's biting.
Then we got movement up forward.
I think I'm going to have to be patient this afternoon, yes? Yeah, I'll cast over there. Yeah, he's mine, Rich, he's mine. Don't panic. Oh, they're over there. Okay. We got a lot of shows here, so we'll stay in this area for 5 minutes. You just had to follow there. You just had to follow. Oh, come on. They're here. It's only a matter of minutes we'll be in. Is it me? Is it my casting? It's doing my head in. Panama, abundance of fish. Abundance of bloody frustration. It's doing my head in, Rich. You Central Americans, you're all talk. Oh, yeah, man, the Panama Canal, man, we got everything here. When those babies hit, man, they're gonna jump. You're gonna love it. Love it? Do me f***ing head in. That's what it's doing. Ariel? Rich?
Yeah.
Okay. There's only one thing for it. Let us pray. I've never been a believer in you, but today I am. I'm kind of fickle like that. I'll travel thousands of miles to Central America, not to be humiliated, embarrassed, and look like an idiot on national television. Please catch us a fish. Thanks very much. Amen. Amen.
Did you think that was pointless? Oh, ye of little faith.
Okay. After 4 hours, I'm into something. And it just shown itself to be a big silver fish. So that's the engine. We are into a tarpon. The Silver King. One of the most beautiful looking fish in the world. Don't want it to come off. Sweet. Bring it right up. No. I want to bring him in from the boat.
Right. There we go. Come on, bring it. Nice.
That fish just exploded on the lure. Careful. Put them in by hand. I don't want to lose this fish.
Don't worry, we're not going to lose
Not after this length of time.
They're not lying when they call this the best fighting fish in the world.
Don't lose him, guys. Do not lose him. Do you not want to bring him in with a net, guys? Seriously?
Yes! Get in, Richard!
Hey!
Oh, nice. Go.
Let's have a look. Do you know, today was not about quantity. It was about quality. How beautiful looking is that fish? You have there Megalops atlanticus, the tarpon, the silver king, silver sides, and as they call it in Panama, sabalo. That is an absolute stunner.
And 20 minutes later,
Oh, he's in. Fantastic.
Go for it. Grab it.
and this one's even more of a fighter than the last one.
Oh my goodness! You know it's a tarpon when it does that.
Go.
Oh, there you are, just slowly trolling the lure in and bang! Oh, I don't want to play him too hard. That's barely in his mouth, that.
But I'm an old hand now,
Beautiful.
assuming that hand doesn't get broken off.
Sweet.
That hurt. We came to Panama looking for an extreme fish, and it doesn't get any more extreme than that.
I told you, this was the day. This was the day.
You did say, oh God. Oh, what more do you want? We did it! Bayano! Bayano!
Today's guide is a man after my own heart.
Oh, hey, morning, Rob.
Al Giavelli is an American who moved to Panama in order to start a fishing charter company.
Where we're going fishing today is pretty good.
Yeah, we're going to paradise.
And paradise in these parts is a collection of islands 60 kilometers offshore called Las Perlas, or the Pearl Islands. More than 170 game fishing world records have been broken in this area alone.
Alright, moving on.
As we leave the Panama Canal, it seems everyone else is going in the opposite direction.
All these vessels parked up, just waiting to go through the canal. All different designs. Oil tankers, mineral carriers, container carriers. Well, it takes me back to the shipyards when I used to work for a living.
But I'm not here to reminisce, I'm here to fish. We're headed for a remote island and it's my job to catch us dinner.
It's going to be really nice.
I missed out with the tribesfolk yesterday, but today I think everything's going to be A-okay. The main course is down to me, but Al's lined up some local delicacies for starters with the help of his mate, Willie.
Those oysters there, Al? They're huge.
Okay, now how much does Willie want for these oysters?
Come on, give me a good price, guy.
$30.
There you go. Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
Have you ever seen an oyster that size? If it's true they're an aphrodisiac, one of these would be like taking 5 Viagra.
Imagine going out in an evening with your wife and then eating that. That would keep me going till daybreak. Good Lord.
So, on to the main dish. There are more than 100 species in this area, so I've got a veritable smorgasbord to pick from today.
A lot of movement here. There we go. There you go.
We're trawling with 6 baited lines, perfect for big game fish in open water, as well as being easy on the arm. But not for long. First mate Vasco spots something.
Fish on!
Whoa.
It's a big dorado.
Oh, keep the line tight! Keep the line tight! Just so I lick that.
Come on, Rob. Ven. Por acá.
And it's a real fighter.
He's going to jump any second.
Yes! Don't lose concentration.
You'd certainly know when you're into a dorado. It's such an acrobatic fish. Oh, that's a female. I just don't want him to leave me. Yes. Whoa! Let's go. Well done.
That's a great
That is a great fish, Vasco.
Good job, Rob.
Hey,
That's a nice size one.
we caught gold today.
Excellent.
We caught the golden Dorado, golden maverick, the mahi-mahi.
Cannibal Seas.
Look at that.
Wow. Congratulations.
I'll shake your hand, but I might lose him.
I got him.
Okay,
Good
well
job.
done, Al.
So that's Dorado on the menu. What else can I get?
And we have the screaming reel.
We've definitely banged into something, but the question is, what?
Are you sure that's a fish?
Could it be a rock?
It doesn't feel like it's biting. Hang on.
Might be a rock.
Yeah.
It feels like I've just snagged a rock, but as I turn my back, the lads notice I've actually hooked a fish.
Fish on. It was a goddamn fish the whole time. Jesus Christ, it was a fish the whole time. You found a hook. What is it?
Big Sierra mackerel.
Okay, I'll just go take it gently because that's hardly in him. I don't want to pull it out.
That's a big Sierra.
Tell you what, Al, it's my first ever Sierra mackerel.
Congratulations.
Well, it reminds me of the king.
Panama Sierra. That's an extreme bite.
You said Panama was fishing heaven. I think you might be right. Panama's coming up trumps.
He'll make nice dinner.
Well done, sir.
Good job, buddy.
That's Tom. I thought it was a rock.
So we're on our way to our glorious desert island dinner. And I'm on my way to eating heaven. Oh, lemon juice, an open fire, home-caught Sierra mackerel. Kylie Minogue in the spinning around video. Nice.
How's this fire looking, Al?
I believe it's looking really well.
Thank goodness for that. It's taken me an hour and a half. Mind you, at this very moment, Ray Mears is crapping himself.
Oh, yeah.
As desert island dinners go, that's not bad.
It's looking really well.
Oh, a Sierra mackerel.
It smells delicious.
Oh, wow. That is really good.
And now for the mammoth oysters.
Bloody hell, that's good. You promised me, didn't you?
Absolutely.
You said you'd bring me to fishing paradise. And it is paradise, and the fishing's really good. And the company's better.
Very well. You're true right.
What a great day.
Today's my last day and I'm after a billfish. It could be a marlin or a sailfish. And my new best friend Al Giabelli's going to help me find one.
Honest, I hardly slept last night. I was thinking about, what we could catch today. We've got a chance of getting some of the best billfish in the world and some of the greatest fishing grounds in the world.
Absolutely. We're right in the heart of it. Panama is known for its bill fishing.
Okay. Well, let's go and catch ourselves one of the biggest fish in the world.
Let's get her done.
But it's not just a whopper I want, it's a record breaker. And you might think I'm punching above my weight, but this stretch of water off the southern coast of Panama is the place to catch big.
I could become a world record holder today. 800-pound black marlin was caught there recently.
To catch billfish this big, you don't just chuck a hook in, there's a process.
Let's catch ourselves some bait.
I need a Dorado or a tuna, and it's not long before I get a bite.
That was a great steak. Could be bonito, could be Dorado, could be a tiny sailfish. Come on, show yourself. What's the yellowfin? That's a yellowfin. That's yellowfin tuna.
We're off to a great start.
Excellent, mate, Al.
In normal circumstances, that would be a fantastic catch, but not today. This little beauty's just the bait. Right, this is where it gets serious. I've got my bait, Now I'm after first prize.
Time to catch one of the fastest predators in the ocean, ladies and gentlemen. Numero uno of game fish. Pacific sailfish. Or the black marlin.
Vasco's back to help me, and just minutes later, I'm in. I've had my ups and downs with this fish over the years, but having already caught one in Panama, I finally feel like I've got the Dorado nailed.
It's off.
You idiot, Robson.
That bloody fish never ceases to do my head in. Look at me. Cocky green. Oh, yeah. I've got use. I know how to play this fish. Well, fuck.
And it goes from bad to worse.
Watch it might flick out the water.
Yeah, that was a piece of trash.
Piece of trash.
The billfish just on biting.
Fuck's sake. Yeah. Here they come. Off. He's trying to strike it. Just keep trolling. Keep trolling. He's chasing it. He's on. He's not on. Shit.
And it's not just bad luck that's to blame.
But we banged into something. And it's a decent size.
Meet massive Dorado of the day, number 2.
Let Jamie get his underwater footage. Oh.
As it's a big one, the director wants to grab an underwater shot. And in the 2 seconds he's getting that...
Oh, it's off. Oh, God damn it, Jay. I thought I couldn't get any worse. Hell, man. Why did he jump off? Because somebody wanted an underwater shot. He put this in the water. This is what gets the fantastic underwater shots. It's not a camera, it's not as an Iconics. It's a wonderful lens. But today, I hate you.
Time's getting on. 5 long and miserable hours later, I'm losing the will to live. But then finally, I'm in again.
That is a screaming reel. That is music to my ears. I think we're into what we came for.
It feels like the biggest bite I've ever had.
Running. Can't do anything yet. There's taken a lot of line here, Al. Hey, don't get it. Need to reverse the ball. We're gonna lose it. Seriously, it's gonna lose. Turn it down a bit. Tighten down the reel. You what? Tighten down the drag. I am, but I don't want to snap it. It's only got 40-pound test on, Al. Off. Split. What's up?
Oh, there he is over there, yeah. That was Marlin. What did he hit? Which line was that?
We've been trawling for 5 hours and we just lost a marlin. He's just showing himself there. No, man! Oh. Look how much line I had left.
Another failure, another post-mortem.
The rig had snapped. Come loose.
But I'm not one to lay blame. We've trawled, and we've trawled, and we've caught bog all. And if I thought things couldn't get any worse...
We got some weather incoming. Yes, that is a water spout. So the liquid equivalent of a tornado. You don't want to go into that.
We're going to have to turn the boat around and go home. But just as we're starting to wrap things up...
This time. Oh. So what's it been now? 10 hours of trawling. We've actually broken a world record today for the amount of fish lost in such a short space of time. Please stay on, just for me. Really want to be playing a fish with a carbon fibre rod. We're about to get a lightning strike.
It's a race between me and the weather, and I think the storm might be winning.
Did you see that lightning strike? Okay, note to all anglers and fishermen. Don't do this at home. Do not go fishing when there's lightning about, because you'll be zapped. Yeah. Bloody hell. No, mate, this is not a good idea. I'm kidding you. I think I'm kidding you. I tell you what, if I'm hit by lightning, it'll be TV gold.
I'm risking life and limb, but I so want to end on a high.
Nice job, nice job.
It's another massive Dorado.
Please don't come off. This could be the biggest Dorado I've ever caught. This is the critical part.
Right, nobody is spoiling this one for me.
Be careful, watch your feet there. Al, it's wrapped around your foot. Oh, Giovanni, well done!
Great job.
Well done!
Look at that. Nice.
Oh, yes! How many times has that fish frustrated me? How many times has it upset me? And we've had quite an upsetting day today. But at last, the Dorado has put a smile on yours truly's face.
Even thunder and lightning can't keep Robson Green down. Now if I can just have my moment of glory before I'm fried.
In many places it's called many things. But I do like the name the Golden Maverick. It's beautifully coloured.
Talk faster, Robson. It's getting closer.
It's unpredictable. Can get you extremely frustrated in many a fishing adventure. But today, Al Giovanni and I have a happy ending to our extreme fishing adventure.
What an incredible week. The word Panama means abundance of
He's
fish.
going to jump any second. Yes!
And I've certainly got into some amazing catches.
Oh, yes!
That's an extreme bite.
Sure, it took a lot of patience,
Oh, it couldn't get any worse.
but I caught big in the end, despite the weather.
Really is extreme fishing!
My next fishing destination is the Indian Ocean for a date with the locals.
That has to be one of the most mind-blowing sights I've ever seen. It's like they're showing off.
And even though we're in the eye of another storm, the catch is amazing. And I take on my most demanding role ever as a female fish.